Hello boys and girls, this is Ms. Burkholz here saying hi from her home here in Murfreesboro. Today we are going to be drawing butterflies. Butterflies are a kind of drawing that I've always been intimidated by simply because they're very detailed and they're very symmetrical. But hopefully we can break them down and take on that challenge together. Before we get started, let's read our Bob Ross quote. This quote says, "This would be a good place for my little squirrel to live." Aww. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Bob Ross videos, but he did have some pet squirrels, and he was very gentle and cared for all the animals, not just the cute ones. So it makes sense for us drawing our butterfly today. All right, you're gonna need a pencil, you're gonna need an eraser, and a sheet of paper. Here we go. All right, we're gonna start with the symmetrical butterfly. And to start that one, pick a spot towards the top so you have plenty of room for our two other friends. We're gonna draw a slightly curved X, kind of like the X and X box. Y'all know how that's kind of curved over. That's our first step. Try to check if it's even. A good way to check if something's even is if you line up your pencil and if both sides touch it, you know that it's nice and even. See, mine's a little off there. All right, right in the middle, we're gonna draw the middle part of the butterfly, which is gonna be an oval. The head is a very small circle. And the body, or the abdomen, is gonna be a slightly longer oval right there. Two teeny, teeny, tiny ovals for our eyeballs, so small you can barely see it. And then right here, right in between this X, I'm gonna draw a small, short line going out. It's not going out as far as the top or the bottom. All right, from here, actually, I'm gonna make this go up a little bit higher. There we go. From here, I'm gonna curve in from this point. Same thing on the other side. Do your best to make it even, but if you're anything like me, you are a human. You will probably not make it perfect, and that's okay. We're going for symmetry. We're the same on both sides, but if we don't quite make it, it's all right. We've improved our drawing skills. All right, so I'm gonna do a curve out and wobble back in. Out, wobble back in. And then I'm gonna do a little curve on the bottom. Burp, burp. Up, 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 wobble, and line back in. Up, 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 little pop out, and wind back in. Now, if you want bigger wings than this, go to town, go crazy. It's your butterfly. You choose how you like to do it. I am going to erase out my marking lines since they were just there to help me set things up and figure out how to make it pretty even. All right, from this point on, it's really just a matter of fun detail. I love doing the antennae, two little curves, a little dot at the end. You can figure out what kind of design or pattern or wonderful illustration you want to put on your butterfly wings. I'm going to do a slightly more common pattern for most butterflies are these little hippity hop curves, hippity hop, all the way around each side. And they're all kind of facing in. So if you have a hard time drawing them sideways, very easy, just turn your paper. It's an easy fix. Going ahead and making all these little hippity hops all the way down. And then, again, I told you this is easy. I'm just going to see where these two guys meet right in here. Whoop, let me zoom in there. There you go. I'm going to just draw a little line going in to the middle of my butterfly in between each of these little hippity hop lines. And that way it looks a little bit like the veins that sometimes if you're looking closely at butterflies you can see them. And it makes it seem like a fancier design than it actually is. It's actually not a very fancy design at all. I've just got a few lines and some hippity hops. And this cute little butterfly, he's hanging out, doing his thing. Ooh, maybe I can do a little circle there to make it more even. Yeah. So not perfect, but I think my butterfly is pretty cute, and that's actually the hardest one that we just got finished. Are you ready for the next one? Yeah? Are you sure? Go ahead and raise your hand if you're ready. I'm just kidding. I wish I could see y'all raising your hands. I miss seeing you guys every day. All right, so we're gonna have 2 more. You can pick whichever side you wanna do it on. Just make sure you have plenty of room. I'm gonna do this one a little bit right in here. That way I have plenty of room for the next one. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw kind of an open angle like this. This is called an obtuse angle, wider than a right angle. And we'll draw a little teeny line going up here. These are the wings. We're looking at this guy from the side. Or girl, could be a guy or a girl, we don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and draw a curve down, just over the middle, out, and back down. See how it comes to a point? Draw a little line going out, and we already have our top wing and our bottom wing all set up. For this side wing, we just have to do a little curve back, and that's it, because this whole back wing is overlapped by these front 2. All right, for the head, just like the other one, it's going to be a circle. We're going to do a thin oval. This is called the thorax, the middle of a butterfly, or really all insects have a thorax. They have 3 body parts: head, thorax, abdomen. And you guys remember how many legs butterflies have? That's right, 6 legs. So this guy, I didn't even add legs because you don't really see it when you're looking down at it. The legs would be on the other side. But on this guy, we got to add in our little legs. That's up to you how fancy you want to be with your legs. I'm just going to indicate that they're there. But if you want to be fancy and give them little boots or hands and make them giving you a high five, again, this is totally your butterfly. You decide. You're the artist. I'm just adding little fuzzies here to make it have a bit of texture. You can make yours totally black. Color it any way you want. Now for this one, I'm not going to go as realistic. I'm just going to have a little bit of fun. So let's see. Let's just throw in some hearts. It's fun to do hearts over and over and over again. I'm going to do some crazy hearts going in different directions. And see how this guy definitely doesn't look realistic now, but that's okay. It's got my own personal flavor on it. When you color it in or you paint it in, you can kind of have fun with that too. Feel free to throw in hot pinks or blues or blacks. It is your butterfly, your choice. All right, now that we got 2 of them done, let's go down here and do our last butterfly of the day. And whoop, I got a little paint on there. I was painting earlier. You ready for it? All right, last butterfly. This one is almost as easy as this guy. It's going to be a very, very slight curve, okay? And then a line going diagonal up, kind of like a skinny Y right here. See that slightly curving skinny Y. Right, here we go. From the back of this Y, I'm going to go ahead and do a little curve in and down, pop back out, and in and down to match the bottom. Very similar to this guy. And since this one's at an angle, I'm just going to go ahead and do a little curve here. So now we've already gotten 2 wings. I'll draw a little line going in. And again, if I go too fast for you guys at any point, feel free to pause, rewind, rewatch whatever you can't see or you didn't get a chance to look at. So for the eyes, I'm just drawing 2 pretty big circles. Well, they look more like ovals, but they should be circles. A little curve for the head, teeny tiny one for the thorax, and a little bitty baby abdomen sticking out. I'm going to go ahead, get this one his antennae. I like to put little balls at the end of my antenna. Totally up to you. It is your butterfly. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. 6 legs. This guy, let's see what I want to do. I want to do a little bit more realistic pattern because I like the look of the realism. Every artist likes their own kind of thing. I tend to like things to look how they look in real life. Now when you're done drawing this or coloring it or shading it in, however you like to finish it, maybe you'd want to go outside and see if you can find some other insects to draw from life. Maybe you could take a pen and pencil out there, as well as some paper, and just see what you see. It's way more fun to start drawing flowers or little animals or tiny ants that you see outside and staying cooped up inside all the time. And done. So we've had a couple different types of butterflies. All right, boys and girls, that's it for me drawing with you today. I hope you're doing awesome. And you are enjoying yourselves and